Reginald Gardner here. Welcome to my world. Planning a wedding on a small budget. I totally get that. Well, maybe you might think about doing it on horseback. No, maybe not. Well, I don't know. There are a lot of people in this country that love horses, and I'm sure there's probably some that have planned their wedding on their horse or around their horses. But this is not rocket science, and this is not that difficult. So please bear with me, and we will get into this planning a wedding on a small budget. Maybe you want to have a wedding at a tropical isle somewhere, or someplace very romantic. These things are not out of reach. We have a small budget, but that does not mean that there are not things within our budget. You might be interested in world travel, hot air ballooning, a wedding over in Europe someplace where you can honeymoon and play tennis. You may be into historical events such as pyramids in Mexico and South America and Egypt. Or you may be an individual that likes to be in that winter wonderland where you can ski, downhill skiing, alpine skiing, cross-country skiing. You might be an individual that is into antiquities, ancient ruins, or you like the water, the ocean. You want to have your wedding on a yacht and then be able to travel on a honeymoon. Or maybe even a full-blown cruise where you can have your wedding there and they have onboard entertainment and some of the finest food that you can imagine. And then travel to various ports. There are a lot of things available. You might say, well, how? Well, just like right now, you're online and you have the world at your fingertips. You've heard of Priceline.com and Travelocity.com, and there's many others. And if you book in advance, you get a huge discount. But you say, well, I can do that without you. Well, that's right. But you can't do it and get a discount and cash back. Cash back? Yeah, 4 to 7% cash back. So, now when we're planning a wedding on a small budget, and you take time to plan in advance, and you go to http://www.reginaldgardner.com, and if you'll just take the time and listen to what we have to introduce you to, I'm sure you'll be excited. We give you the opportunity to be able to cut out the middleman. See, all of these cruise lines and hotels and motels and car rentals, they pay huge money to advertise. But by cutting out the middleman, they will reward us with cash back. Not only will you be able to plan something in advance with a cruise line or a hotel, motel, and car rental, but also you'll have access to every major store online and every major brand online, whether it's here in the United States or around the globe. And if you stop to figure out 4 to 7% on top of a discount, and if you have some type of rewards card that pays cash back, well, now you've increased your savings. I hope I've got your attention, because you can, whether you're planning a cruise or you're just wanting to do something locally, you'll be able to cut your expenses tremendously by using what I have to offer and get 4 to 7% cash back. Well, may God bless you in your wedding, and thank you again for visiting my site,